and we are playing escape room game, The Mist by BusColdApp. Let's start a new game. So, in short, I will skip the story for the game and too long, except of these dialogues. So let's don't waste the time and go and play. So here's a short intro about the story of this house. So in short, here's the family of Rodriguez lived, and somehow a strange story. Here's we don't need the guidance, but let's solve puzzles and find items. There are 4 chapters, and each chapter has a hidden item. So we will also find all of them. Okay, let's look on the table. If we turn the cup here, we can get the plate with the word image, and let's type the same here, IMAGE. So we've got a paper with the hint. Let's take it. Also, there are a lot of candles with different text about it, but it doesn't affect the game. Okay, we have found the first part of a hint. Then go in here to this place. Here we need an item to find. Under the pillow, here's a scroll, and this scroll has a ring and a second paper. Then let's look what's here, and here we can move the slides to get the to reveal the hidden digits 3, 6, 2, 1, and let's enter the same here, 3, 6, 2, and 1. So we've got the valve that will be also used later. Now let's solve this puzzle. So here we can move this slide. This badge has 5 pieces on this chapter, and the ring goes to the ring holder. So we have opened a secret place. Now we can see silhouettes and digits for them. The same silhouettes we can find on these papers. So if we place them on the table here, we can get that this face is looking at digit 1, this face is at digit 6, this looks at digit 3, and this one looks at digit 9. So we have matched silhouettes and digits, and now we can set so this one looks at digit this one looks at digit 6, this woman looks at 1, 9, and 3. A place is opened, and now let's move the slides till they become on their positions and framed with a green frame, like that. So here's the solution, how they should be. And now it's a small movie. So you have got the key, and this key is right to be used on this keyhole to get the second valve. Both valves to open the cabinet. So inside here's a lantern that can be lit, and inside here's an apple, and this apple guides through all of these chapters. So we need to place it on the painting, and then there's a part of the puzzle. So let's use it on this place, and now we need to rotate this mechanism to make it work and cover dots. should be like that. Hey, then this circle to rotate to cover the 3 dots, and the last one to cover it like that. Now it is opened, and inside here's a ladder and manhole to go further along the first part. Okay, I will skip all these texts, and we are in a second room. Here's a map that we can use to travel through the different rooms, and these are 4 chapters. So we are in the second room. Let's look what's there. On the table, here's a box that we can open, and here's the hint 6 to 6. This hint is to be used here, but first we need to find the gear. This drawer has nothing. Here's that gear. Let's take it, and no more items here. We have placed it, and once again the hint 6 to 6. And 6. The drawer is opened, and inside here's the book, and here's the key. The key is from that place. So behind here's the wrench that we can also use to open the drawer, but it is earlier to solve the puzzle there. We don't have, we need to find 2 more hands first. Then what else do we have? Here this arrow to climb up, and let's solve the puzzle with a shadow. So we can see a child on the shadow, and if we move this Lego brick ladder, we can make a path to help the child to move to the basement. Okay, climb down. Now climb up to the door. And then he goes to the door and disappears. Where is that story? Okay, here's nothing left on the table, so let's open the door and go to the next room. Here on the floor we can take its finger, nothing else. Here's the lock, and we can see digits 749987 So this part of the hint that we need to find the same path here, and we have 7 moving down 4, to the left 9, up 9, left 8, down 7, and 9 again. So if we use these directions, we can get to move from 7 to 4. We need to move down from 4 to 9 left, from 9 to 9 up, from 9 to 8 to the left, from 8 to 7 to move down, and from 7 to 9 to move to the right. So we've got a hand here, and also a second part of this badge or something like that. Next, here's a strange face. We can take away this gemstone, and here's a keyhole. Next, let's also solve this puzzle. So we have attached the finger, and then we need to play a game, and if we turn the bottom part of the finger, the top part turns, and we need to turn it to all of the digits out. So we have got the first hand. Nothing to do here right now. Then here's common Hanoi Tower puzzle, but we have only one book, so we can't play it yet. And then let's look at this, at the wall, and on the background we can see a hint of 1, 9, 6 and 7. 1, 9, 6, 7 is the code to enter here. 1, 9, 6 and 7. Here we have eggs, 2 empty and 1 empty, 1 filled, and to open this one we need to solve this puzzle. We can see there are images, and let's move this persons there to the same images, so this corner is made. Okay, let's make the second corner. And it is also done. Then 2 more corners left to do. So that's also done, and we've got a statue, one of 3 statues. Going further to find more hints and solve them. Go into the door, and here we can open the door. We have a hand handle to open it and go further to the next room. What do we have here? Here we can move this box down. Then here's, it's not a puzzle but just a place to rotate pictures and get a part of the story. Nothing else useful here, so going backward. Then here we have a piece of badge, a cube to be solved, and we have greater sign, so we need to rearrange these bottles according from the highest to the lowest, to heaviest to lightest. And to do it we have a hint here, so blue bottle equals to 2 red bottles, and 1 red bottles equals to 2 green bottles, so we can get that 1 blue equals to 4 green, and if blue is 4 green, then we can get that yellow equals to 3 green. So the heaviest is blue, then goes yellow, then red, and then green. Blue, yellow, red, and green. Then we've got a disc, also 1 of 3, so nothing else left to do here. Going backward we need to find a hint. The hint is drawn here on that box. We have unfolded cube here, so let's select the same items here. this letter R as a clue. We can find it here, so let's select the same. Here's a septagon, octagon, hexagon, pentagon, triangle, and square. For letter R we have a septagon. Then if we rotate it to that place, here we have a triangle. On this side we can change it, it is already an octagon here. Okay, let's rotate down. Here's a pentagon. Up, here's hexagon to be set, and on the opposite side here's a place for the square. So we have opened it and we've got one more statue. Also this hint, we need to treat square like 4 corners, hexagon like 6, this septagon 7, octagon 8, pentagon 5, and triangle is 3. And let's set the same numbers here. 4, here's hexagon 6, septagon 7, octagon 8, triangle 3, and pentagon is 4, 5. Now we have we need to find 2 more disks to solve this place. So what else do we have? This picture. Here's a wire unshielded, and nothing else left to do here, so go into the previous room. Okay, let's look at this place. So here we can see a clock, and we need to select the time what it is shown here. So this our hand is pointing to 7, or it is 35, or it is not 35, but it is 19 hours. Then minutes, we have 5 minutes, and we have 25 seconds. That's correct. So here's place to use statues, and here's the second book. Now we can solve this Hanoi Tower puzzle. Let's start it. So we need to move these books like that. We can put the book of the smaller size on the one book of the bigger size. And it's not hard to solve it. So that's done, and we have got a winding key that is to be used on this eye place to get the statue. Finally, we have all the statues. Now we need to place them here and rearrange according to the silhouettes. So that's done. We've got a handle. This handle is for this place, and now we need to play a mini game. So if we move this horse, we have a hint how to move. So we have circle, rhombus, and triangle, and if we pull this board, we have the same shapes on the background. So circle, next should be let's call it square. We can push it, and then it is activated, so we can rotate its directions to move the horse there. Then next should be triangle. Triangle is here, but we can't push both tiles at once, for they won't rotate. Next, square triangle, then circle. So in short, here should be path like that: triangle, square, so triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, and like that. So let's move it, going up there. So this tile should move here, there, and like that. Here this correct path, so we need to rotate only this tile. Go in here like that, like that. This one to rotate down, and the others are okay. Okay, next we need to activate this path like that. And let's move the horse. So that's done. We've got one more disk. So one more disk we need to find. So where can we find it? Okay, we have missed something. So it seems like here's a hen and a fan. So we have two hens, and we can play a small mini game. So we have nests and colored gems or colored eggs, and let's hide these eggs to the proper nests. Red. Then let's move red to another one. Then blue. And green. The first green is on its place, and now moving second green. So that's also done, and we've got the third disk. Then other three disks to be placed to open this box, and we need to find the hint how to set them. The hint can be get if we use this fan. So here's the light that we have column of red, column of blue, and column of yellow, and then yellow. This reminds us a finger. This finger, and the letters are R and N for the yellow. Then blue, A, E, and red, D, G, R, N, A, E, D, G. Let's add them. R, N, E, AE, and here's D and G. So we've got the tape. Now we can isolate the wire and almost finish the first chapter. It's not the part, one more room left to to solve. So go in there, and on the map, so here's the map. We can see that 4 rooms are solved, 1 more room left to solve. Looking here, we can take a ring and the last piece of beige. Then this ring goes to the not here yet. And not here yet. Okay, then here's a box and here's a place for this ring. So now we can see the circles are divided into sectors, and these are 3 parts of 6. Then here you can see only 1 part of 4 pieces, 1/4, and here you can see 2 of 6 pieces. Now we have a dagger that we can use to cut these rows, and behind the other rows we can see letters M, I, S, T. So the word mist is the hint to enter it here. M, I, S, T. We've got one of the tiles. And then the rose itself is a puzzle, and to uncover it we need to find 2 petals of the same shape. We need to find these pairs and remove them one by one, and then unfold the paper and get the clock hand, 1 of 2. Next we need to look at this wall and use a dagger on it to get the hint of roses. We can see positions of these roses on sides. So the same positions let's set here. So in short, there's one more step left until the last position, and we've got one more tile. Then both tiles go here, and we need to solve the puzzle. So we need to start from one of these tiles, and then we have 2 arrows to the left, so next should be this one, for example, then 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that. So in short, and then we need to finish on this tile, and let's start it like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, and 3. So we have solved that puzzle, and here's the second clock hand and also a hint. But we need to treat it like it's everything here is upside down. So we also need to get this time as upside down, and it looks like 22:05. Let's set the same time here, 22 hours and 5 minutes. And here's the key to open the chest, get the lantern that we have seen already, get the apple and place it into the picture. So that's the end of chapter 1. And if this video helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go into play chapter 2. So we are playing chapter 2 of The Mist by BusColdApp, and let's begin. Chapter 2 is called Ivy. Let's look around, scissors we can take. Then if we shake this vase several times, we can get the key from it. The key is from that drawer, but first let's take the piece of the badge and gives a statue. And then the statue to be placed on the clock, and here's the matches. So this octopus moved, and we can access now this wardrobe. Let's open it, get this, it's flower, lighted blooming flower, and the box that we will solve later. Now with these flowers we can move through the mirror to different rooms and go into the second room. Let's look here. Here's second piece of the badge. Then what's here on the table? On the table here's lens. Here we need to light the fireplace and get these four symbols. They look like letter I, O, M, and T. And then we need to move back. We can move through the mirror or through the map. Let's enter the same symbols here. I, O, M, T. So we have got the key and a gemstone. Okay, let's move now through this map. So this gemstone goes to this trinket box. Inside here's the one of sliders and a flower to move further to the next room. So go in there. What do we see here? Here's the candle and nothing else. Case. We have scissors to cut it and open it. And inside here's one more slider and also vinyl disc and nothing else. So what do we have? Here's the place to use the sliders. We can see butterfly silhouettes, and we need to move the sliders to match the background image. It should look like that, and the last one is here. Now that's correct, and we have a book. Let's look in. So here's a piece of page is needed, and this piece of page is somewhere here. A book we have found, and here's one more candle. Let's keep it. The third part of the badge. Now what else do we have? Here's a place to use these two books. And we need to find the piece of the paper. Maybe it's here. Nope. Then we need to find it in the previous rooms, and we already have a key from something. Okay, go into that room. Key is not from that place, not from the window. One more candle. So the key is from that music box, and here we can take this piece of paper and also a place to place this vinyl disc. It's just music, nothing to remember here. And this frame moved, and we have a place to enter the code. So the code, we can get it from here, but first we need to find the tether. Then on this piece of page, we need to place it here, and we have these symbols. Then going again to the third room, and here's somewhere here's the place to use these symbols. Let's remember these two. This one is like a bird, and this one is something abstract, but we need to set them. This one is abstract, and this one is bird. Okay, the doll opened its eyes, and one more hint we can get on the back side. So two more different symbols that we need to select here, the first one and the second one. Okay, now we have a tether, and we can go to the previous room and solve the puzzle on the map. And then here we need to move through all of these dots and through all of these nodes and paths to fill the map. Okay, let's start from this node. Go in here again, like that. And that way this graph is filled. And here we can see 3 symbols in different coordinates. The same symbols we can meet here, and the coordinates to be entered to open this safe. Let's look once again at the map. So we have the first is G2, then A5, and then D3. So this one is D3. The first was G2, and this one is A5. So here's a frame and also a slider. This picture is to be used on the first room. On the wall there are pictures, and now we need to move these images according to the picture. Knife goes to the hand, bird to the cage, and a cat to the tree. Here's the hint, the word kill, and it is to be used in this room on this place, K-I-L-L, and a flower to go further to the fourth room. So what can we see here? Here's the fourth part of the bed, place to put the slider, and also place to use the tube. So now we can turn it on, and we can see slides on the wall. Here we need to make a picture. The picture should look like that, and we can see the ghost of a girl playing piano. Then it leaves a book on a seat, and we can take it. Okay, let's look around. What else can we see here? Nothing useful for now. So going to use books. Here we had to use it on this bookshelf, and then we need to rearrange them according to the lower shelf. Let's arrange them the same way. So that's done, and we've got a flower to go to the fifth room. Here, what else do we have? Here's bottles of pills. It does nothing. A hand for an apple, a clock, and we can see that the word here, so we need to find the hint and set the time. What else do we have? Here's a hidden item for the second part. Then let's look here. We can take a wedge, and this drawer is locked. So the wedge is to be used here in this room. We need to weight it here and balance, and get the hint that it's devil 9050 is written here. So this 9050 is time that we need to set the same here. 9050 is like that. It's correct time. So we've got the key from the drawer, and here's the lantern with an apple. So that's the end of the chapter 2. And if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go into play the third chapter. So we are playing The Mist by BusColdApp, and it's chapter 3, the Jason. Let's look around first. Here we have hints, but we can't use them. Here we have a tight box. On the table, here's a hidden item. It's not actually hidden, but okay. And let's look now at this table. So here's a key we need. Then this mannequin who needs heart, and go into the right. Let's get the first part of the badge and solve a puzzle. The puzzles easier to start making from borders. So almost all the borders are done, and now we can fill the pieces from the inner parts. It is not hard to do it. So this photo we will meet many times along the game further. We've got a book, and this is just a book and nothing else. What else do we have? A candle. Let's keep it. Now going backward to the left. Here we need to find the handle, and here's the hidden place. 4-digit code we need to enter. The hint is carved here, but it is scarcely seen. So first we can see it's 0, then digit 5, then digit 7, then 5, and then it also looks like 5. So 0, 0, 7, 5, and 5 is the code, and we've got a key. The key is used to open this glass cabinet, and inside there's scissors and a gear. The gear is rusty. You need to find an oil for it. Then with the scissors we can cut these lines, and inside here's a handle. Now we can open this door, place the book, and get a piece of the puzzle. Also, these books are the hints, so we need to remember their colors: brown, yellow, green, blue, red, and rearrange the same way here: brown, yellow, green, blue, and red. And we've got a bottle, medicine bottle, but we need to use it like an oil. And now we have a working gear. This gear goes to that puzzle, and we need to solve it. So we need to turn all of these gears to highlighted colors, like that. And like that. So here we can see a jaw and also digits revealed, digit letters: E, D, G, W, E, D, G, and W. So we have removed the fence, but here it is. Nothing yet to do here. Just to get access to this picture, we have only one piece of the puzzle. We need to find the second piece. Going backward, we have a jaw from that skull, and now we need to solve another puzzle. We need to remove teeth from top and bottom jaws, and the way that the sum of bottom and top are equal. For example, 7 is equals to 1 and 6. Then 5 is equals to, now we need to restart. I have made a mistake. So 8 is 1 and 7. Then here we have 7 is 4 and 3. 6 is 1 and 5, and 2 is 2. So we have got the second piece of the puzzle, and going to place it here and solve it. 5 letters word, and it is already written here: N-I-O-B-E, N-I-O-B-E. So we've got the heart that now we can install to the mannequin and transform to the different words of mind and heart. So here we are to do nothing, just go in further. Okay, no, here this armchair is not accessible yet, but it will be accessible further. This strange part. Let's take the sword. Then here we can open the lid, and we need to find the ingredients here. Then with this sword we can cut these branches. Get this poker cut, and also the second part of the badge. What next do we have? Here we have a web, so we can also we can cut it with scissors. Get this web for it is ingredients, and also get the matches. Next, what else do we have? We have a steam machine. and scroll with the recipe. First we need to load web, ash, skull, fishbone, and so on. But first we need to run this steam engine. We have matches and these twigs, and we need to find half of a liter of the water. We have a glass of a liter, and then we need to solve a puzzle. We need to pour the water from one glass to another and get in one of the glasses half of a liter. So how can we do it? So let's do it like that. First we need to pour 7 here, then pour 7 to 3. Here we have 4. Removing this one to this place, and then we have 3, 1 and 6 parts here, and then 3 and 6 gives 9. 9 minus 7 gives 2. So we have 3, 5 and 2, and if we pour this 2, we have got 5 parts here, and then we can load it into the steam engine. Then we need to make a fire. Branches and matches. It works, and then we need to find the spade to get the ash. Here's also find pairs puzzle: skull to skull, cattle skull to cattle skull, and dinosaur to dinosaur. So we've got spade and also skull and fishbone. And then with the spade we can take the ash and according to the scroll we have a sequence what to load there. So first go web, ash, web, skull, web, ash, web, cattle skull, then goes ash, fish and web, ash, fish and the web. So it made the flower grow, and this needle in the pin is used to cut the place here and get the brain. Now with the brain we can go to the mannequin and edit some brain, and then also to go to travel through the mind. So another door is opened here. Strange, no more doors is opened, so go in there again, and here's this tunnel. So now we can travel. The next room, what's here on the table? Here we can open the brain, and 2 more skulls we need to find to solve the puzzle. On the window here's an ink can 1 more piece of badges. Now to open this chest we have colors, and the same colors we can meet on this shield. So we need to look at the color of the digit: yellow 5, red 8, blue 7 and green is 6. And let's say the same here: red is digit 8, yellow 5, blue is 6 and green is 7. Okay, maybe it's earlier, but first then we need to place the shield here. Now we can move it, and let's move it backward and set the same colors here one more time. Oh, we have blue is 7 and green is 6. Here's my mistake. So here's a dagger and one more ink bottle. The dagger go here. Now here's another puzzle, so we need to find pairs for different daggers. And the last pair, we've got one more ink and a skull, one of two skulls. What else do we have? Here we have a place to put this ink cans, and to open the book we have playing card symbols. So for the spades, let's look at this card. We have a queen, so we don't have a hint. Then for spades we have 10 and it is equal to 1. Let's set it 1 here. Then here we can see for spades, for clubs it is 2, and also a tube we can take here. So clubs is equals to 2. Then on the tube we can see the diamonds is 0. It is already. And for hearts, we need to find a hint for the hearts, and it seems like it is a queen going down. Okay, spades 1, clubs 2, diamonds 0, and hearts is also 2, so it means a queen. Then we have this strange ostrich, and how to paint him we can find in the window. So here he is. We can see that it's black and tail is white, legs and neck are pink and red, and here's he going by the window and giving us the second skull. Okay, first let's paint it. So it is black, legs and neck are red, and another part of feathers is white. Now we have a feather. Then we have two skulls, and we need to place them here and solve the puzzle. So what does here is to move these skulls, for they are not to overlap. And it can be done like that. Okay, it was pretty simple. Now we have a ring, and also here we can fire a cannon to have access further to the next room. So what room? This one is completed, and this not completed yet, but okay. Glass, a hand who needs its ring, and we have it already. So inside there are wedges, 2 wedges, and 2 more wedges here. So no, 1 more wedge we need to find, and here it is on the floor. Then also let's solve this puzzle. For now we need to make the map of the Antarctic. and this slide is fixed, but we need to move to rotate to set correct positions for other slides. So that's done, and we've got a planet. What next can we do? We need to go to the previous room, to the room with the heart, and then here we are to wage these wages. So on one of the scales we need to place the feather, that is the latest, and then let's check. So we can see that the weight of the heart is equals to the feather. Let's check brain. Brain is a bit heavier, then goes sword, and then goes hand. So relatively we can define which is heavier and which is lighter, and arrange with the same way this wages here in this box. So the lightest is the heart, then goes brain, then goes sword, and the heaviest is the arm. So we've got a paper with the hint. Next, let's place this planet here, and then we can rotate them. So we need to find hints and solve puzzles. What else do we have? We have a dagger, so we can cut this poster, and on the back side here's a hint. Then also to open it we need to solve the puzzle first. Then here's a telescope, and if we look inside we can see these planets here. But first, here we have a book, and the book has pages enumerated, and also a plan how planets should be positioned. Okay, let's remember these positions and move with the same positions these planets here. So first we need to set the white planet. We don't need the correct radius, but just the direction to get. Then second goes yellow, for it also triggers the red planet to move. After it we need to move the red one, for it moves blue. Blue can be moved freely, and this small brown can also be moved freely. So we have got for the first position we have letter A as a hint, and this means that we need to set this letter here. It's already here for the first position. Then for the second position we have this set of planets. Let's set them like that. So starting from the white, then yellow is already here, red is also here, blue, and the last is brown to point down. We have letter V for the second position. V. Then third page, this set of planets, white to move down, yellow up and right, red to the left, blue up and left, and brown just up. So we've got letter E. Next, page number 4. These planets. White down, yellow down left, red right, blue down right, and brown up, and we have got letter N. N, 2 more letters left to solve. Page number 5. White to the right, yellow up and right, red down, blue up and left, and brown left. Letter G. And the last letter, we can't guess it unless we solve the last puzzle. Only that way the puzzle will trigger. So here we have white up and right, yellow down, red to the left, blue to the right, and brown down left. So it's also letter E. And we have got a passage, but it is a bit earlier for us to go there. We have more puzzles here to solve. With the dagger we can cut this periodic table, and then these digits, not these crosses, but this one. So we can see 5 crosses on the first page and 3 crosses here, and this is the end. So we need to match the same digits with this table. So last is 170, it's matched for letter E. 170, it's for letter E. Then the starting is at 108. So 108 is for letter A. It is already here. Then next goes 7, 1, and let's look at the periodic table. We don't have element with 7 and 1, but we have, it is 7, or we don't have other elements with starting from 7, so it is L. L. Then if it starts from 7, then next should start from 1, and the other part we can find here. So 1, so 1, 8, 7 is the starting part from here. 8, 7, 1, so it 1, 9, 3 should be next part. 1, 9, 3 is for letter I. And this letter to be guessed as from this part. So we have the ending it's here 12, and here we have also as a 9, 3 is from the previous part, and 1 and 2 is from this letter, and this letter is a match for letter C. So we need just to assemble together all these numbers and get the word. So what else have we got? We've got a hand, and this hand should be used on this mannequin, we can see it misses its hand. So going through the heart, and what else do we have? We need to go somewhere. Then we can see it beats fast. These strange fly and drawers. So I'm missing something. So I don't see what's missing here. Okay, we have solved all these rooms, and this one is left unsolved. So somehow we need to use this arm here and attach it to the mannequin. Let's look around and click various places. So somehow this door should be opened. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but let's wait. So to the room here, and here's a small kind of a bag. Let's enter once again the word avenge, but we can't go through it. Maybe we need to solve these puzzles one more time. Okay, we'll do it. Oh wait, once I have solved it once again, it made a trick. So we need to go there, and on the armchair, here's a stethoscope that we can now use on the heart to attach it and attach the arm. And the last room here to solve. Okay, here we can take this figurine, use it here, take the dagger and use this figurine here to get the hand, a plus button. This plus button goes here, and also the last piece of the badge here we have found. Now here's a cows and bulls game, so we need to guess the correct sequence. We have tried it, and we have the result of 0 and 2. So this means that 2 lights are in the sequence, and none of them are on their positions. Let's do it like that. So now we can see that 3 lights are already on their positions. So I think I know the answer, that these lights are green, turquoise and blue. And let's set like turquoise, green, blue and yellow. Now we can see that all the 4 lights are guessed, but not on their correct positions, and we need to try. So first, let's try yellow. Second, let's try. We have blue, turquoise, and green. One is correct. Okay, let's assume, for example, that blue is correct. Then we can't use any more yellow, so let's assume that yellow is correct and yellow is on the first position. Then blue should be last. This should be turquoise, green and blue. Then it is also not correct. Then let's assume that this one is on the correct position. So first should be green, then yellow, turquoise and blue. And now it's correct, so we have got a box that to open we need to play the memory game. If we get the correct sequence, we have these lights remaining on. Okay, I have guessed the sequence, and here we have a bottle and also a card with holes. What else do we have? Here's this mannequin. We've got the button with letter M. Here we don't have a hint yet to solve it. This one is already solved. And here we have a card 1 of 2. So potion bottle where it can be used. It can be used on this printing typewriter to reveal the hint. So we can see that this word is mirrored, and if we read it from right to left, we can read the word murder. And okay, we have only one button, so one more button is needed to be found. Where is it? So we have this rabbit, and we have a dagger to cut it and get the key. The key is from the what's the key from? The key is from that lock, and behind this puppet we can take the button from the typewriter. Okay, both are on their places, and the word murder, let's type it M-U-R-D-E-R. Now we have a plan with the hint, and we can place the card here. So it's a hint to open that box. So we can see 1 and arrow up. And here we can see this arrow. We need to rotate this card to make it pointing up, and match 1 arrow up, and it points to X. So we need to set letter X here. Then 8 and arrow to the left. 8 is here, and it points to letter A. Then 9 and arrow to the right. Here is 9, and it points to Y. And then it should point to, on this one, it's letter T. And the last 3 down. 3 down should point to letter F. Now it is open, and we've got second piece of the puzzle that is used to solve this puzzle. So we need to make a picture, and it's like twisted in spiral. But to solve it, we need to start from this place. Here's the child, his head, head of the man, then go in the top row, man's head, and 2 lines. Then the bride goes its body, then below the body these flowers, man's suit, and the man's face is in the center. Let's run this picture. So we can see it is made, and we've got the lantern to finish this chapter. So if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and go in to finish this chapter and play the last one. and we are playing Escape the Room the Mist game by BusColdApp, and chapter 4. Let's continue. This is the last chapter. And we are in the room. Here's the mouse has run away. Then this we have taken the white pigment. Here's a place to solve the puzzle, and let's solve it. So we need to release the hole to look at the to reach the handle, and it can be done like that. Then with this handle we can open it and get the green paint. Next, going looking here, let's look on this shelf. Here we can take a brush and also the hidden item for the fourth part. Then going up there, just a castle, a box that we can open if we remove the ledge. Here we can take hammer, and here's the first part of the badge. Then what else do we have? Here we have a cabinet that is locked with digit code: green 2 numbers, pink 2 numbers, and yellow 2 numbers. The hint for these numbers can be taken from this plate behind it. Here's an eye, and it flashes with colored digits. So green is 18, 95 pink, and 03 is for orange. Now if we set it 3, green is 18, and pink is 95. So here's a paper with a hint and also one more paint. Now we need to place these paints here. Use the brush and use these coordinates to draw. So the first coordinate is the right axis, and the second digit is axis from no, the first is from left to right, and the second is from top to bottom. So we have 3, 1 for the red paint and coordinates to connect. So when you can see lines, and if we make this image, we can get the first line is red, and the image should be like 1, 2, 3, and 1 from 3, 1 to point 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then it goes here like that, here like that, and like that. And then blue paint, if we connect the coordinates, we have the picture here. Then for green we have these coordinates like that, and the last one for the white we have its shape of digit 5. So if we look, we can see colored digits here: red 4, blue 3, green 1, and white digit 5. These colored digits we need to use to open this box: red 4, blue 3, green 1, and white is 5. Then green is 7. So we've got a key. A key is from this, not from this place, but from the box on the bed. Also not from this place. So what's another box do we have? We don't have another box. Now let's travel to this box. Okay, we are traveling to dream. Here also we have several puzzles to solve. First puzzle, let's make this path of shoppers for this end. Okay, let's start it from the end. Now that's done, and the end can draw the path like it on the template. So we've got one piece of the puzzle. Then, to open this box, we have a woodpecker and we need to enter 4 digits. The hint are these colors: yellow, orange, blue and pink, and the same colors of birds we can see here. So yellow, and the yellow is looking at the flower with 4 petals. Then after yellow goes orange, blue and pink. Orange is looking at 6 petals, blue at 5 petals, and pink is looking at no flower, but we need to treat it like 1 petal. So we have 4, 6, 5, 1, 4, 6, 5 and 1, and we have it is opened. So here's a cheese and a shell. Cheese goes to the mouse to get the second piece of puzzle, and shell goes to its kind of TV. Now we need to rotate. So the hint how to rotate it, here's the part of the badge. How to rotate it is shown here. We need to count the bubbles. Blue and yellow has 3 bubbles, orange has 7 bubbles, and pink has 6 bubbles. Blue and yellow 3, purple 6, and orange for 7 bubbles. So here's next puzzle to solve, and here we are to set 2 combinations. First for the snails, also from the heaviest to the lightest, and if we compare, we can get that this one is equals to brown, but this white is equals to white equals to 3 brown, so 1 white equals to 1.5 brown. So white is a bit lighter than this one. Then 2 brown and 1.5 brown, so 2.5 brown on the left side for the scale, and 1 here, and we can get that this light brown is equals to 2.5 of this dark brown. So this one is the heaviest. Then goes this one, white and dark brown. This one, white and dark brown. So it looks like that, and now we need to solve puzzle for these butterflies. We can see this shape, and it has a dot on it. So we can find this shape is consists of these 3 blue butterflies, and the dot match for this blue butterfly. We need to set it blue. Then this one kind of letter Y, so it's 3 to 3 grid can be used, and for this place we have a green butterfly. Then this arrow to the left, it's for this. We have also here's this pink butterfly. Then for this cross on the bottom, we can see it is for cross is here, and on the bottom here is a green butterfly. And for this one rhombus, it's also like for the green butterfly. So it is opened, and here's the third piece of the puzzle that now we need to solve it. So this puzzle is a terrible puzzle. We need to remember all these items and find pairs. For each image we have two persons here. Let's remember where they are, and they also rotate. Then for this man, okay, let's also find him. But here he is, here and not here. Here, here and there. Okay, then this lady, one place. We have taken the one place. So where's the other? It's there on the opposite side. For this one, we have it is here and there, but this one transforms to another side. The children here, and let's try this one. Nope. And the last pair. So we have solved it, and we've got just a plank. So this plank is to open this cabinet. Here we can rotate it and move these items, and on the background we can see what shapes we are to put there. Let's get red. Place it there. Then what can we do? Take the red and place it there. This for the yellow. Okay, this puzzle is also solved, and we've got a handle. The handle is to open, seems like this chest. So inside here is the portal to the amusement park in memory. One of the locations. So what do we have here? Okay, this puzzle we will solve a bit later. Here we have a badge, the third piece, and also we can see digits 1, 4, and here we can see 2 and 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the same digits we can meet here on these papers. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in the same order 35, 43, 8, and 29. Let's solve the puzzle here. 30. Okay, it's not correct. 35, 43, 8, and 29. Now it's correct, and we've got a key. So what's this key is from? This key is from right from this box. So we can run it, and we can see that there are digits 1/8, 1/2, 3/4, and 1/4, and also directions. So these ratios are durations to be used on this clock to rotate. For example, we have blue is for blue we have 3/4 rotate to the right. So we need to rotate to the right 3/4 all of this blue. Then for the red we have 1 second to the right, rotate 1 second of the circle. So it's just rotate it like that. And for the yellow we have 1/8 to the left. So it's like that. Okay, blue, it seems like this direction. Now we have got a screwdriver and one of the coins, so 3 coins needed to this clown. Then we have a screwdriver to remove this panel, and behind there's a piece of the paper and also a paper with the hint. So we can see this plate has digit 1 and this set of chess figurines. And to open the box, we have here a digit 6. So we need to find the series and dependence between all of these hints. So if we look at it, we have these digits. This digit point with which figurine in the row should be replaced with the last one. So first is this one, and it is replaced with the last one, and then we have a set like that. Then here we have digit 2, so it points to the knight, and the knight goes to the last part, to the last position, and it swaps places with the last position, and we have this set. Then 3, this king, so goes to the last position and swaps positions with knight. So we have a result like that. Then the same thing with 4, so 4th figurine to swap here. We have the result, and 5 is this means that we need just to swap these 2 figurines. So in result we have it's like a tower, pawn, knight, king, queen, and bishop for the for the digit 6. And let's set it tower, pawn, knight, king, tower, pawn, knight, king, queen, and the last is bishop. So we have got a second piece of the puzzle. Then these pieces we need to place here and solve it. So we have seen this picture already several times, and it is solved. We've got one more coin. So next, what should we solve? We should solve this puzzle. So here we have letters from A to Z, and we need to place them the way that we can follow the complete alphabet. And here's the solution: A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. O goes to letter P, P, Q, R, S, T, then U, V connects with W, then we have X, Y, and Z. So we have got this handle, and this handle is to open the box and get the third coin. Then with these 3 coins we can go further and get the skull. So the skull to be used here on the attic to open this castle, and it's the final part of this chapter and of the game is the sorry, it's not the final part. This one should be final, but okay, let's solve it. Here's an oval that has letter T, a coffin with a hint, so 5-digit code. The hint is carved here. We need to find the dependence of the number in the middle through all of these digits. So here we can see that the difference between 11 and 2 is 9. Difference between 17 and 8 is also 9, and 33 and 24 is also 9. So the first digit here is 9. Then second 2 digits for this puzzle to solve. The sum of this of opposite numbers is 23. So 3 and 23. 12 and 11 is also 23. 14 and 9 is also 23. So this number is 2 and 3. And the last, here we need to multiply the opposite numbers, and all of them 6 by 6 is 36. 4 and 9 36, and 12 and 3 also 36. 36. The coffin is opened, and here's a wing and nothing else. So wing goes to this demon, and he gave us letter R, nothing else. Here's one more the last part of the badge. Then the strange ghost, we need to get items from it. So we need this mechanical bug and nothing else. Let's look on the bottom. Here's place to use to put these letters, but one more we need to find, and here it is. Now let's place all of them and rearrange them according to the hint. So these are relative positions. We can see that the eye has kind of wedges 4 and 6, so it is closer to the left side than to the right side. J is 5 and 5, so it should be in the middle. then A is distance 6 and 4 there, so A is right to J, and I is left to J, and then R is closer to the left border, so it's like that. We've got a head. This head is to solve these puzzles. Okay, so here we are to select the skull. Let's solve it like that. And like that. So we've got this winding key to wind this mechanical bug, and this mechanical bug is used to get rid of this oval. So there's a what's it say, an ornament to open this wardrobe, and here's the book that just continues the story and give us another box. We have these items and we need to rearrange them. Okay, let's do it like that. So the trick here is to arrange 4 items for each row. For example, here we have this mirror. Row of mirrors, then row of stethoscopes. Then a row of teddy bears. And the last row is for the ghost, and also with the same manner we can make this column. So moving here this mirror, moving up, next should be stethoscope, so moving it here, also moving up, next should be teddy bear, and now it is completed. So we have a key, and the key is from the last cabinet and the last part of this chapter. So this is the terriblest part for me, as we need to play this Shadow Theater game. So we need to rotate these images. And to make them, so we can see these curls are the same here. We need to assemble that like that and move it there. Oh, it is merged, and then this is also to rotate here. The first part is easy. So second one. So this hand is run out. Next puzzle. Like that, and now the woman. So here we need to look at the door. And somehow match the sizes. The hands. Now that's also done. And it seems like 2 more puzzles left to make. Okay, so this one is also a bit terrible. So we have matched 3 girls, and now this one. Like that. And now let's make these knives. This is the terriblest puzzle I have ever solved. Oh, and then the last one. Okay, I will press the pause until I make it. Okay, it's finally done. And that's the last choice. Okay, let's select this dagger and look what's there will be. So there's no difference what to choose, and that's the end of the game. So if this video helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and bye.